What's up, you guys? Sean Ross Sapp, Fightful.com. Got a big NXT Takeover coming this weekend. It's NXT Takeover 31, aptly named for the 31st edition of NXT Takeover. We're going to make our predictions. I am joined today by Pat. You guys are going to know him as Throwback. He's on YouTube at youtube.com/throwback27. I've appeared on several of his shows. Now he's returning the favor, appearing on our prediction special. How you doing?
I'm not bad, even though I'm not home.
Yeah,
I'm at Crystal's house, but
I hit you up abruptly and said, "Hey, are you free?" Because as we film this is the evening hours, and usually when I've said, "Hey, you free?" in the afternoon, you've been at work. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna guilt him into doing this, and I did it. We're making our NXT Takeover 31 predictions. Are you gonna be watching this show live? You gonna be watching it delayed? How's it gonna work for you?
no, I'm gonna watch it right after I get out of work. Don't know who I'm gonna be watching it with, but I'm still gonna be watching it nonetheless.
It's got a pretty good card to it. NXT Cruiserweight Championship, Santos Escobar against Isaiah Swerve Scott. I really think that Swerve Scott is like he's going to find that one gear, that one thing that's going to make him click with audiences so well. I just don't know what it's going to be. But we've seen this match already so many times. I didn't need to see this. This is that shades of Monday Night Raw, SmackDown type of thing that I don't necessarily like. But I'm sure this match will be good. Who do you think's going to win it?
I got Swerve all the way. The guy is primed for this, and Escobar is a really good heel in NXT. But I think because of Swerve putting the effort in, I think they'll give him it. But like you said, WWE is the land of we've seen it before, we'll see it again over and over again. So, but this could be different. I mean, Escobar had his number the last time, and now, Swerve's going to end up taking it to the bank.
Yeah, we saw this match in the NXT Cruiserweight title tournament in April. We saw a six-man tag involving those two guys in August. We saw another Cruiserweight title match at the end of August. And then we saw another six-man tag at the beginning of September. So you got to do it again in October, I guess. I think Swerve Scott should win this. And the reason I think he should win it, he won the first match back in April. But, man, I just think it's the right thing. I like Santos Escobar just fine. It's just not working. The Legado del Fantasma thing isn't working for me. So I think Swerve Scott will work a little bit better. They've got to add some more intrigue into that title.
They have to do a lot more, too. That title needs to be lifted a lot higher than it is with all the talent they have. I mean, they put, Maverick in front of it, and pretty much they put Scott in it. And those are the only two faces that they have in order to do it, to give it more push. I mean, who else in the Cruiserweight Championship area for their division for NXT do they have? You really don't see it that often.
You have Kushida against Velveteen Dream. I mean, I'm not going to speak on legal things that may get us sued in regards to Velveteen Dream, but I would not be shocked one little bit if Kushida won this match. I would not be surprised a little bit. In the ring, I think this is going to be an unbelievable match. Kushida, one of my favorites to watch of all time. I truly love him that much in the ring. I love a good double wrist lock. That's his go-to submission hold. Velveteen Dream is always a good performer. It's all the extracurricular stuff, all the additional stuff that people worry about. Who do you think's winning this?
I know in my heart Kushida is going to win. But part of me thinks they're going to do something to make everybody mad just to get everybody started. I'm going to go with Kushida, but I think they might end up deciding, knowing WWE, to give Dream the match just to build him up a little bit and then tear him down again.
As I see, we are sneakily live on a different link, but I'll take care of that. But Io Shirai, Candice LeRae, I'm very interested in this. Io Shirai has been a pretty good champion, but Candice LeRae is ready for that next level, in my opinion. I think that Candice LeRae, after fighting an uphill battle to get people behind her and get people to care about her, and honestly, she had to be known as something besides Johnny's wife. And right now, I kind of think that Johnny Gargano is known as Candice's husband, so to speak. I like the way that this is going. I like the heel turn for Candice LeRae. I think she ends up winning the title.
I'm going to go different on that. I think they're going to keep it with Io just for a little longer. But you never know with the draft looming next week. So, I mean, I like Io to go, but I know everybody's going to go for Candice. So I think Io is going to probably show why she is one of the top women's NXT champions of all time.
I think this has the potential to be one of the best women's matches that we've seen since Bayley and Sasha left. So I've got a lot riding on that one as far as my entertainment value goes. But really, this entire card, from top to bottom, looks like it's going to be a banger. And Johnny Gargano against Damian Priest is no different. I think they have fumbled Damian Priest so badly. He had that match with Finn Balor that everybody was talking about Damian Priest after that. It would have been real easy for them to be like, you know what? This guy has a cool voice, a cool look, he does cool moves, and he's bigger than everybody. Let's just make him cool. But no, they had him selling 90% of his matches to Cameron Grimes, who I love in the ring. He's great. But let's be real. If you're going to push somebody as a top babyface, probably don't have him sell 90% of the match to him. They slashed his tires, quite literally. I mean, I joke for years about letting the air out of somebody's tires as like reducing their booking. They literally let the air out of this guy's tires. They were about to send him over to you to get it fixed.
Oh, come on. That's a pun right there.
So he's taking on Johnny Gargano. I think Johnny's going to win. I think he's winning the NXT North American title.
I agree that Johnny's going to win, but it's going to be a really good match where, you know, it's going to be real close. Honestly, because we talked about Io and Candice, I think that might be the match of the night because it could steal the show. Mm-hmm. But this could be a second close because of the fact that, you know, something could happen in this match where Johnny wins, but it's going to be really good and really physical.
Rarely, if ever, am I most excited for the Universal title, the WWE title, or the NXT title on a show. I am most excited for that match. I'm most excited to see Kyle O'Reilly in a never-before-seen situation taking on Finn Balor for the NXT title. Finn Balor can be a chameleon. He can work to any style. So can Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly, as much as I mentioned how much I like Kushida, I think Kyle O'Reilly, it's like him and Kenny Omega and Sasha Banks, they're all like on the same level of workers I love to watch and I love to learn just by watching them. I think Finn Balor's going to win this, but I think that this is going to be a big breakout performance for Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, I completely agree. Finn's going to win. But someone I was talking to earlier in the day stated that if O'Reilly wins, this could be another Evolution turn. It could be something where they might actually pull the trigger of having O'Reilly being the champion and Undisputed Era turning on O'Reilly. That could happen, but Finn is poised to go for a long run, and let's see what happens, but Finn's going to win.
What are you looking forward to the most on this show?
Honestly, I'm really, really looking forward to Io and Candice, just because Candice has been on NXT for so long, and this is her opportunity to actually get the title. But these two women are on the top of their game right now. As soon as Cannon turned in that little pixie around and turned it into a devilish one, all bets were off. And those vignettes with the Garganos were amazing. Sure. I mean, think about the possibilities, what they could do with Candice being the champion. I mean, they can turn around if Johnny's not one. She could rag on Johnny saying, well, I did my part for the Gargano. Wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, I just think that she's knocked it out of the park since being a heel. And so is Johnny. They've been great. You know how I mentioned earlier, Swerve Strickland needed like that little thing just to click. For him, I don't know if it's like a heel turn or something, but what it was for Johnny and Candice was a heel turn. Johnny and Candice needed that to really stand out and just break through, and they've done it so much. I am looking forward to every single match on this card, even the match that we've already seen twice before, because it's not like Raw where we've seen it 2 times this month. We've seen Santos Escobar and Isaiah Swerve Scott 2 times since April. That's a big difference. That's so much different. And I'm really excited for this show. Throwback, tell the people where they can contact you, where they can watch you, all that good stuff.
We do a show every Tuesday, 8 o'clock, youtube.com/throwback27. Sean was on there, and like I said, I was almost in tears last night.
It's a good show.
Then we have a podcast that it's for the audio podcast on all audio podcast platforms. It's right now it's on anchor.fm.com/wicked crazy pinfalls. And also on Twitter, right, it says underneath Throwback 978 on Twitter.
If you doubted he was from Boston, look at that podcast name. My God, guys. Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe this Sunday. Jeremy Lambert and Phil Lindsay will be here to bring you the post show. I will be on the media call immediately following. So check us out, guys. Tap that bell for notifications. Go over there. Do the same for Throwback. Until next time, guys, we're out.